Thanks. Yes, Anastasia. Please don't leave
Meeting
us.
is being recorded.
Okay. What if one single person is not happy with the recording uploading? So what we will do? Not?
I
We
guess
need
we keep the majority. 82% of the participants already voted.
Okay, yes, yes.
So
yes.
let's keep it. As soon as I would say like 90%, I will close the vote and share the results with you.
Okay.
But so far, Leonid, please, you can start.
Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and I will quit the voting mode. And yeah, I don't know if you see how much snow I got in my office. Can you see the window that is
Yeah,
half in snow? So that is one good thing in living in the north. We have a really nice weather, a lot of snow, and yeah, maybe we'll start with just a quick updates what is happening in this turbulent world. As you see, I'm in the office, so but we are mostly teach remotely. Well, today we got a message from our rector that looks like from the March we skip all limitations and we will teach finally face to face. There will be no restrictions on the amount of students in the class, and our university gym and sport hall will be finally open. Okay, that is a good thing. So how things are happening in Moldova, in Armenia, and in Georgia? What is the situation? Are you coping with the pandemic?
If I may start, greetings from Armenia. Very, very happy to see you. We missed you a lot and waiting for your upcoming visits to Armenia. So as compared to Finland, we don't have any snow. Today is sunny again. So send some snow to Armenia, please. And as with the COVID, unfortunately, the cases were really high, especially today and for the last week in Armenia. Though we do not have any restrictions, the classes are foreseen, at least at Brusov State University, to start from the next week fully offline. So let's see. I don't know. We are optimistic still.
Yeah, let's try to. Yeah, great to see you, Anne. Great. Okay, what is happening in Georgia? Any update in general? How the situation? How we are doing there?
I think we have the same situation in Georgia as in Armenia, because for today we got much more 2,000 cases in COVID. That's really bad. Also, unfortunately, the government of Georgia canceled the COVID green passport, which is I think is really bad decision. But still, the people try to be alive and healthy, and I hope we can finish this COVID pandemic situation till this year.
Yeah, we can finish this.
Yeah, I hope.
Okay, great. Shalva, thank you so much. I think that it was you who asked me very interesting questions in the course, right? Or what is another Shalva?
I wrote 2 questions here.
Yeah, I answered. Good. So in Moldova, Yelena, are you with us? If not, then anyone could take the responsibility of coordinator. And how is the situation there? Do you teach online or offline, face-to-face? Which one?
Yes, if I want to say, in Moldova we start to study online because we have a COVID not very good situation at the moment. The weather is not snow, but it's cold, and today is very strongly windy. So it's that situation.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much. It was really a good conversation. Starts from asking about weather and the health. That is what we did. So let us go directly to the subject. And the subject is a wonderful project, Connect, and our courses that we are going through. And one of the courses is Teaching Digitally at University, prepared and shared by LUT University. The whole idea of creating the asynchronous course, what was not to spend time on face-to-face or synchronous teaching. So that is why we try to prepare everything in the form that you can approach the very time you have. So feeling yourself comfortable, feeling yourself in the position to learn something. Hopefully everything is already there, and according to our statistics already we got 80 participants actively going through the course out of 330 registrations. And maybe I can quickly ask, who already of those who donated your time and sit now in the Zoom, who already tried to go through first elements of your course? Could you please raise the hand electronically or okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, or you can just okay, good. So we are great. So wonderful. And okay. So pretty big community in a way. Thank you so much. And how it was? I cannot help asking because each course is a kind of baby we let to the big world, and we always worry if it is somehow manageable, doable, and nice. What is your first experience of going through the course?
It was pretty smooth to follow, and all the consecutive, I would say, chapters or parts were very logically connected, interconnected. There were some additional videos around that would also add to the basic topic of each part. So it was comfortable for me as the fan of asynchronous education.
Yeah, Madlova. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, great. Okay.
I would also love to share, Leonid.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have kind of experience of multiple of courses like this, but this course created by your university is totally different. It quietly, so it's different really from those platforms like Coursera or edX. And to be honest, yes, when I was looking for introduction of the course and the platform itself, in the beginning, I needed around 5 minutes, maybe or 10 minutes to get some orientation in this platform. I think it's a little bit not that straightforward as other MOOCs are. Yes, this is my personal point of view, out of my experience, right? And then, of course, I saw that there were publications for the quizzes. I saw that I can do them several times. And unfortunately, I jumped to the one of them right away, relying on my general knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, of course, over 50%. Good job for me, yeah. But then I came back and started to watch the introductions that you have recorded with your partner. So yes, just to conclude, yeah, I got started maybe yesterday, yeah. And also pace of the course, some of the participants are already doing some other parts. I explored still some other parts of the course. This is my personal experience, whatever I'm doing at this stage. Overall, yeah, I got into it, quite interesting for me, and I think necessary for our country at this stage, because we need it. We need people who will get into designing such kind of course, I think, yeah.
Thank you so much, Gayan. Thank you so much. Clear. Okay, we have other people who want to share impressions, maybe some anger. So please, we have one more Gayan from Vandzor, I think, Vanadzor University, right? So you raised your hand. Okay, please.
It was, thank you. It was very interesting, useful information. That's all I want to say that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, maybe I step with a small comment. So the platform was developed for the project by Yelena Semchuk, like for Smart Project, for Connect Project. So we as coordinators and creators of the course, we are not really responsible for the platform, but we are doing our best to make it user-friendly for you. So if you answer to my email, I will always answer you back, but from the platform perspective, it's a bit difficult, tricky, and we take into account everything that you text us, and we're trying to make the platform better. So I think at the end of the course, like, we will ask you to assess both the quality of the course separately and the quality of the platform. I think it will be useful for everyone.
Yeah, it's a quick disclaimer. Yeah, that we are not yet Coursera.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
We will
sure,
have the
Leonid.
best platform ever.
I'm not, yeah, I see your point. Yeah, sure. Maybe not yet. It's a good
Not yet,
comment.
but very
Not
soon.
yet. Yeah.
Next
right.
year, yes.
Yeah, so that is what I had something to compare with. But overall, that's great. I
Great,
am
nice
I'm happy.
comparison.
Yeah, I'm happy with this opportunity, right?
Thank you. Great. I could not stop asking you to talk because the whole idea of, let's say, flipped classroom is that you teach somewhere and we meet to discuss something exciting. So let's keep going this. Yeah. I see. Shalva, you wanted to say something also?
Yeah, and I wanted to share my impression about this course. First of all, thank you very much for this great opportunity for the teachers. We are on the same stage because I really like this course and I really need to receive the qualified knowledge and some experience. Moreover, there is some technical problems which I noticed today. Yesterday, when I opened the introduction part, there was a question, what's file? And I wrote the answers, but for today, when I opened this part, this question moved on the last stage. I mean, the like homework stage, there was a question file and there was the 2 comments like bottom. And I don't want to like have some problems, some technical problems in future in order to, I didn't want to miss some like important part of this question. If it's possible to solve this problem, I think that will be great.
Okay, the problem was that your answer somehow moved to different videos.
Yeah, exactly.
I call it walking answers. Walking answers.
Thank you.
Can I ask a technical question too?
Okay,
Hello.
yes, of course.
So my name is Stella Brusov State University. Well, first of all, thank you for sharing the course, giving us the chance to participate. I also have a couple of technical questions. First of all, like I kind of enrolled in the class, but when I look on my dashboard, I do not see that I am a member of this class. So is it a technical thing, or by classes, my classes, which says a 0, they mean something else? So this is question 1. Second, concerning uploading the home task. So I think it would be better to specify how the participants are supposed to do that. So like I saw some people fully copying their lesson plan. I saw some people copying the document to like a Word file, which I did myself. That is, I created an online file, then I just copied the link and upload it in the answer section. So I can, for example, access somebody else's home task and have a look at it, but my colleague wanted to have a look at mine and she said my link won't open. So it would be nice if you kind of somehow specify this process, like if it is possible to add like an attachment option and we would upload our home tasks in the form of files, that would be super great. That's it for now. And somebody mentioned additional videos. Actually, I failed to see any additional videos. Oh, sorry, my video. So if there are additional videos and I cannot access them, then that's another question.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I can start answering your questions, starting with the first one. Yes, it's the bug on the platform. You enroll to the course, but it shows as 0. So as soon as you press enroll to the class, it's okay, you're in the class, so you're counted. And if you have a possibility to answer to the homework or complete the quiz, it means that you're enrolled. So no worries about that. Second question about the homework. I think in the assignment, I specified that you should upload the file, but actually the platform does not support the file upload. So please upload the link to the Google file. So paste the link to the Google file with the view only option. When we will be scanning your homeworks, I think I probably will be leaving comments even in your files, so directly in your Google files. And also we will collect like kind of general comments. I'm sorry, there was a voice over me. But also we will collect the general comments that refer to all homeworks that were uploaded, and we will cover them in the next meeting on next Thursday. I have forgotten that there was some third question that appeared at the moment when I was about to answer.
one of my colleagues mentioned additional video materials, which I
Yes.
failed to see. If there is something and I actually don't have access to, I would like to have.
There is no additional videos, so all videos that refer to the course are already on the platform. All homeworks are already on the platform, so you can already go and see like what kind of task you have, and you can plan how much time you have. Just briefly to mention like what homeworks are about. First homework is about redesigning your class. So you have to fill in the template to think like what kind of activities you do in the class, what kind of learning objectives you're targeting to your students and how you're going to check it. And only then you're planning like what will be the context. So I would say in terms of time consuming, it's the least recurrent work. And you should complete this work by next Wednesday, 9 of February, so that on next Thursday, we can already discuss your results. The second homework is about designing the elements of interactivity for your class. It will take a bit more time than the first one. And the deadline for this homework is 16th of February. So the Wednesday before our meeting in Zoom. And the last homework, we ask you to record a short video like of you teaching, so your educational video. It should not be a screencast. It should be like either you talking or it can be animated video if you have enough skills to make it. And this task will require much more time because probably we'll have to write some script or prepare the background, set the sound or whatever. So that you know that it's coming and you will not be surprised that there is a deadline on Wednesday, 23rd of February this time, so that on 24th of February we can discuss your results.
May I have a question? Okay.
Yeah, one more comment. Only first quiz is available for now, but other quizzes will be appearing. I hope they will be open all at the end of this week if you want to take them all together. If not, they will be open once per week. So sorry. Yes. Next question.
Okay, regarding the first task you had introduced already or placed in the Smart Channel. So what do you want to receive? Like what it should like? For example, we as the teachers, we are working in a Moodle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
In a Moodle, we have a structure. For example, lesson outline, which topic we are going to discuss, like all assignments, maybe intermediate tests. So what would you like to see in the first task?
In the first task, we would like you to think of
like an example.
Okay, you take your lesson 1 for the course. You specify which learning objectives, like what students should be able to do after this lesson, what they should know. So you write these learning objectives, and then you define which methods are sufficient enough to test that they know it. It can be either formal assessment methods, it can be informal assessment methods. So you do this, and only then, I mean, you can write like what your structure, what your lesson plan, you can skip this part, but the more important is the first 2 elements, like when you write the learning objectives and how way you will justify that it's achieved.
Can I come in here? Actually, I think personally for me, it would be a very interesting thing to see such kind of a video in which we will discuss, for example, the plan for a lesson that is designed for face-to-face performance, and another plan, we have only template, right? And another plan that is supposed for module or for the lesson that is for the design of hybrid course, right? Now, because we are working on the hybrid course and a little bit terminology differs, let's agree. And along with this, how unexpected it must not be paradoxical, also the techniques that might be effective for face-to-face teaching and learning won't be that much efficient for the hybrid course, right? So I think that a lot of teachers who don't have at all the experience of designing hybrid course and are only working with a Moodle platform where they only place the so-called content, where they don't have to think about that that much with that much input, because it is still online course, not a hybrid course. Let's differentiate these two things, right? We meet with the students as regular as twice a week. This is still face-to-face contact with no minimalized meetings and not that much hybrid. It is still kind of face-to-face, right? So I think it would make sense before this homework to have some short video where maybe example of this difference would be a little bit considered. I just did it on my own. I just opened the templates and observed one of the plans, then tried to compare it and then tried to make my own. But for me, the expectation would be more lucid if it had been done by the instructor in a short video.
We should have prepared short videos on everything.
Yeah, I know, Leonid, that this is time. This is just concerned like time and energy. But anyways, I'm trying to find a wording for what might have caused these obstacles. Like we can overcome. I believe that with these meetings together, we will be able to overcome it. But I see the points that my colleague is also making, and I'm trying to kind of participate in this as well.
Actually, this homework one was a kind of the idea, the super idea, if I can be Stanislavski in a way, was to make us meditating which form of teaching is the best for this learning objective and for that learning objective. I mean, for example, I was never given a time to think about it. I was just, doing things on inertia. And now we want to start like it should be. We should start from scratch the design of the lesson, and then we say, looks like this learning objective is better fit if I teach it asynchronously. When I give students time to reload, to rewind, to rewatch. And this learning objective should be trained in face-to-face mode. So in kind of design. I don't know if we somehow reflected it in our videos, but I believe it is it's even a small research that each of one is encouraged to do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did. I did after that. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
All right, and one more question regarding the second task. Second homework. Yeah, second home assignments. For example, I'm using Padlet, I'm using Miro, yes, and all this is a platform Moodle. So may I consider it a home assignment, or I need to do something extra?
We would like you to create something new, so what you have not used yet. So choose
World Wall, Padlet, Miro, what else?
Well, you can open the handbook. There are a lot of examples on different categories, what type of task you can, or like what type of
So it is not enough, or it's enough, like 3 tasks to give you, to send you?
It's enough to send only one, but we ask you to create something new. So we would like you to try something new that you didn't use before.
But when I do this, I also try this. Like I not simply like did it, placed it, and that's all. I usually try something, but it's endless.
Yeah, of course, the list is endless, so we want to have it like at least one, but we want you to be curious and to try something new. So if you're normally using Padlet, maybe it's time to try WordWall. If you normally use WordWall, maybe it's try to try Miro, or try to try Hypothesis, for example, the other tool that's referenced in the videos.
May I also say kind of pathetic words that you are doing it not for us. We are doing it mostly to try something new and for yourself, so you can successfully use this quiz you developed, this new form of teaching you developed for your further classes. Of course, we are interested in what we are doing, and we will comment on it. We will try to improve. But the whole idea is to change. To try to improve the way we teach, to a little bit to go out of the box. That is with these new tools. So maybe if you find it, Moodle is self-containing tool. It's very hard to share what you have in Moodle. So maybe it is good to try to see some standalone tools for building interactive assessment tools, for example, with students. Yes, you said Padlet works well. Quizzes, any other. as a adventurous tool of interactive activities in asynchronous class. That is the idea.
I would say asynchronous or asynchronous. So
Yeah,
whatever is close to you.
Yeah. Great. More complaints.
No more complaints. Just Anastasia mentioned some interesting thing about the handbook. Could you please guide me? Where is it?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Okay, let me share the screen so maybe it will be easier if you have also other questions related to the platform.
Great.
I'm sharing the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so on this tab, you have the basic information about the course. So if you are new to the platform, here instead of roll on the class, will be the button registration. So you should complete the registration procedure. If you already been taking the courses on this platform, you just log in, press enroll on the class, and it's enough. So here on the content tab, you have all the files. So this is Zoom session, which you can click and join us. Here is file. If you open, it's a handbook, like 70 pages kind of book that we created.
Great.
Yeah, it has a lot of sections and the easy navigation. So everything is structured. We try to make it easy. And here are the course materials itself. Quiz 1 refers to the module 1. I hope soon it will be added to the module itself, but so far it's a bit separately. So if you are searching for it, it's here on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, actually, I've already covered this first part, and I saw the handbook, but it's maybe a useful thing to have some comment there. But yeah, like yes, okay, good. I will download the book. Thank you.
You
so
can
much.
check. There are a lot of examples there. So the theoretical part of the handbook is mostly the same as you can find in the videos. So choose whatever you like. You prefer to watch a video or you prefer to read the text. It's up to you. And in videos, I cover like several examples of tools that you can use for increasing interactivity in your class. I think it's free tools for synchronous class and free tools for asynchronous class. But we all know the choice is like unlimited.
Yeah, now knowing that we have their handbook, Anastasia, I think that it actually, for me, it balances the whole course because I am fast reader. And maybe watching videos for me sometimes are not that interesting as reading because I read and memorize from the text. I read fast and memorize fast rather than watching and listening. So I think it's fantastic that your course has this because, yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, more questions, more complaints.
I've got a question. Can I ask?
Yes, Tamar, go ahead.
I received email saying that I need to enroll the class, but for some reason I entered the register, but I haven't got any confirmation code. I have just checked spam messages still, but I have not managed to register. Actually, I see some part of the content, I guess, because I can't see any books or whatever you are talking about right now that I have seen.
I think without registration or without enrollment to the course, you're not able to take quizzes and upload homeworks. The rest you should be able to see. So
yeah, just I'm in two minds. I've seen some videos, but I am not registered there, and I can't see. Okay, I can enroll the class. I have not got it.
Okay, I recorded your name. I will text IT team so they probably can fix your problem and help you with registration.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, please.
If I can say something, Anna Moldovan from Moldova. So I had the same question, the same problem with connecting. So I changed the email. So Gmail doesn't work for me. And I used Yahoo and everything was okay. So Gmail didn't receive any possibility to connect to the course. Thank you.
Okay.
May I answer?
One more remark.
I had the same problem. I solved it. First of all, I used my university's email to register this platform. And when I registered there, I received the code the next day. like I was waiting till 24 hours maybe. And if your problem doesn't like solve like this way, you can like request another chance to receive the code on your university's mail. Actually, I think it would be better to use your like university's email, not your private email on this platform, because
I
had
have
the
used
same
my
problem.
university email, yeah, saying that it has already been taken and it doesn't give me chance to register again or just whatever.
Try to recover your password.
It does not, whenever I fill on forms, it says that this email has already been taken. Can I use my personal one, my personal email?
You can use whatever you want, but I suggest you first, like you press login, put your email and try to recover your password. So there is a button, forgot your password. So if the email is taken, you should get the message with the link to recover the password.
Okay, just I will try.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
When we open this introduction and the right table starts showing numbers, which like, for example, here we have introduction, yes, unit 2. Then after homework, we see 5, synchronous versus asynchronous. Then when I scroll down, after the second homework, I see unit 7, asynchronous teaching, and then 7.1, etc. Is it a technical thing or?
Yes, again, sorry, it's a platform problem with the numeration of the units. So there are in total 4 units, and you see them correctly like on the content page, but as soon as you open videos, you see these messed up numbers. We will try to fix it, or like we will inform the team to fix it. But so far it's okay. There is nothing missing in between.
So that's the most important thing. Thank you.
I have one question for representative of Ilia University, if you're here. I see that my emails that I sent to you are bounced. Do you receive emails from me or not?
Yeah, just I have received.
They did.
Yes, I have received
I do.
and I answered it.
Yeah, yes, I get it.
Okay.
Yes, yes, we get it.
So any questions from you regarding anything, the content, the problems, suggestions?
Yelena sends us greetings and she will try to join us in a couple of minutes. So she asked for a link, maybe it's the coordinator of the project. And you can complain to her about platform. Of course, we will try to manage it together, but I mean, yes, technically we don't have an access to programming of this platform. That's why it's not a bit easy. Will the materials of the second module be open after the homework? Anastasia, you are faster.
I would probably yes. In the previous courses, I noticed that you can watch all videos without completing homeworks. I don't know how it's made on our course.
I have one question connected to the homework. Can I?
Sure.
There is a part to submit the homework, but I don't know. Like you can attach any file. Like for example, the homework was, for example, in PDF or Word document, and you're not able to attach it. So you just have to copy paste it in a comments part, and it goes like a message, and it's a bit messed up. Is there like place to submit the homework, or I just need to write it like a form of a comment?
Please don't write it in the form of the comment. The task is a bit different, so we ask you to submit the template, but please submit the link to Google file that contains this answer. So it should have a view permission so that we're able to see what you've written and submit it here, like to this kind of file question. That is not actually a file, but the link.
All right.
Yeah, we are sorry. It's the problem of the platform. I hope it will be fixed soon.
Okay.
In the second and in the third homework, you're supposed to send us a link with your project, as a, like interactive tool or video. Okay. Yelena, are you with us? If you have.
Yes, sure. I am here.
Mom is here. Great.
Yes, I'm listening.
If there is, we can keep going, but as soon as you want to say something inspiring, then go ahead, please. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have one question to be clarify something.
Yes, sure.
Should we receive any feedback of the homework?
It definitely will be checked. I mean, I will check it. I don't know if you will get the notification about the that it was evaluated or not, but everything that is submitted at least will be checked and like kind of evaluated. So if there would be any comments, I will write the comments.
For now, next to the file links, there is a notification like waiting.
Yes,
like
waiting because it's not
pending or
checked yet.
Mm,
So I think when it's checked, you will have the status passed.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but
One
I will
more
try to give
question.
individual comments if it won't be too many homeworks. If it will be too many homeworks, I will just make the general comments and we will cover here during the next meeting.
Right.
I have also a quick question.
Very quick question. On the template, the final yes line says to be completed. Do you expect us to fill in some deadline for our students? I mean, what is needed in that final part to be completed? So you need some date, yeah?
No, it's actually for you, like for you to reflect what you are missing. So what is still to be done for the course, for the module? So maybe that you can cover in the next modules.
We can keep it open.
Yes. If you have nothing, you can keep it
As for the
open.
video, just I had a quick glance while you were speaking. So do we need to have students in class or it is just us recording the video?
It's just you.
Okay.
Your piece of lecture, your piece of wisdom shared with students. If scenario is like you want to be surrounded by young people listening to you, fine. But typically it's like a talking head or something.
Okay.
Typical.
Talking cat is enough. One talking cat is enough.
Can be. Yeah.
Thank you.
I also have a quick question. There were some very interesting reflections on our videos, and you posted as a comments, and even I tried to reply. But is it amount of answers is limited? Anastasia, can they reply on my reply, or it is just like comment, reply, and that's it?
I'm sorry, I don't know. It's not our platform.
Yeah. Okay, I will ask you.
Yes, it is limited.
Limited
at this moment. Yes.
Because it could be discussion. It could have been a discussion, and the questions that are asked or thoughts that are expressed are so bright. But okay, anyway, when we are Coursera, there will be limited amount of answers. I promise. Okay. Good.
Anastasia mentioned the deadlines. I'm looking through the handbook right now. Is it given in a handbook or a handbook or somewhere in the course, like the deadlines for the homeworks?
Oh, well, they're supposed to be mentioned where is the homework, but I guess the IT team didn't do it yet. Definitely in the email that you have received on Monday, or should be the deadlines mentioned.
Right, thank you.
And we will find a way how to put it on the platform next to the homework itself.
There are basically three homeworks. One is design, another is element of interactivity, and the third one will be making a short video. There are a bunch of quizzes that could be checked in automated manner, but we will try to comment on, let's say, the most frequent mistake or the most correct answer you gave. But that's all as far as formal evaluation, formal grading is considered. Again and again, we would be much happier, at least I would be much happier if you consider all the materials, all the exercises as an instrument for you to improve your course that you teach, to make your students happier, more engaged. So
And also one more comment maybe on quizzes, like why we made it unlimited attempts, because it's not actually to test you and to decide like should we give you a certificate or not, but it's mostly for you to reflect like on the teaching, to reflect on the material. So you can take it as many times as you want. It's also the kind of the part of the educational process. So no need to ask your colleagues for the correct answers.
Yeah, sure. Usually when we do such kind of tests, and for example, there are some wrong answers, the students, as a student, we can see in a drop down the correct option. So we can see the feedback right away. In this case, when I did the quiz, I did it from the platform because I didn't move to the content table first and decided to attempt it. So there were no deadlines. I thought I was late with the deadline. And I did it, and then I wanted to get the feedback, like on-spot feedback, as usually we have after the test. But this task doesn't provide me with this. So it means that to improve your knowledge and answers, one has to go through the videos again or handbook again. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, it's not technically possible, unfortunately. In something like Edpuzzle, if you know the tool, then you can nicely integrate videos with quizzes, and then quizzes could reflect on how did you answer. Yes, and you can even prepare correct answers or comment. No, you are wrong because of this. Yes, you are right. And that's exactly, we are in the beginning of our
journey. I know, Leonid. So this is the problem.
Yes, and
this is the platform issue, right? This is a platform issue.
I would say probably maybe on the last meeting we can check like the most failed questions and cover them. So maybe we do it this way. Yes, to give the feedback on the most like problematic questions in all quizzes. Because there is no deadline for quizzes, so we don't find it wise to cover it now because we have 130 people here and maybe 20-30 people just tried the quiz so far. So it's not for the grade, it's not for the certificate. I mean, it will influence on the issue of the certificate, but it's mostly for you to reflect on how you're learning. So
yeah, sure, I see. No problem, thanks.
It was very nice to get your comments in the chat that you like the idea, like a discussion of two generations in the front of camera. I'm an old and experienced professor, if you remember my first words in the course, and Anastasia, young and efficient teacher who knows much more about the technologies. And I like a lot that you noticed that we tried to a little bit go out of the box, not blah, 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 and teaching head or working head. And maybe we need some help from professional scenarists or filmmakers that we have in our community to make it more impactful, because all my scenaric talent failed. I could not make it, I mean, for the whole course. Like of the course we are teaching, like teasing each other with Anastasia, but then we fall into regular how to say it, like teaching mode. And if you are interested to discuss it, or we can talk about it and improve together. This maybe a good, nice innovation of teaching when we have more dramatic way of delivering materials. Like there is some drama, catharsis, and some. Yes.
Actually, I think we can create some online certificate course about movie maker for you, professor.
Yes, we can talk.
But I really like this video, and also I like the background of. I think it's your university, yeah. Yeah, it's a really nice place.
Yes, it's our university, and we try to shoot in different places, so you get a bit more different pictures and kind of can collect it and think how it looks at the end.
And if it were summer, we would go to Sima Lake, just in front of our university.
But in later videos, you can enjoy the snow, like real snow in the background. There would be I think it will be a palm, and then will be a tree full of snow, and then also will be the snow going on the background.
Yeah.
But
It's a very nice stage for your creativity, of teaching creativity. Maybe you will invent the better way of teaching, like instead of whiteboard or PowerPoint slides, or even like a short movie. Maybe there will be some, I don't know. We are a great community of people coming from different expertise, from engineering to art, and maybe something interesting will be born here. Okay. I don't know, is there anything else? I'm so happy that there were many questions, so we actually didn't need to go again through the course and where the format one. So I wrote a couple of sheets with your comments and suggestions. We will try to address them one by one. Please, yeah, there is a disclaimer that it's our first try and it is one course on different platform, and we will try our best. But where is a wish, there is a way. I think we can have some fun with this course. And basically, that is all what I wanted to say. Anastasia, Elena, still any encouraging words? No encouraging.
I have just one last question. Can I?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, like it is about one platform that is called Padlet. Like in the course, yeah, it was also used. I was just wondering if it's, useful to use it with adult learners, or it's better with, teenage learners, or I don't know, pupils or something. Because, that I would like to use that platform. It looked quite interesting. I was researching about it, watching videos and tutorials, but it's just interesting with adults. Would it work or not? Because I don't know.
Well, Padlet, like a lot of educational videos for Padlet are based on the application for kids, for smaller kids. But I say there is no difference actually applying it for adults, because it's actually a really good board. Like if you're using the whiteboard in the class or blackboard in the class, it's kind of a digital way for this board. And there are a lot of flexibility to change it this way and that way. And it depends like what kind of task you formulate, how you make it, and it can be a really good fit.
All right, all right.
I found, for example, such a tool like Kahoot or Quizzes that looks like a little bit, the style is a little bit like teenager, maybe younger people, that I use it perfectly in university for master school. And I know students are happy anyway. Maybe it resembles a little bit their younger days. So the content is very important, and maybe not too much. Maybe that environment shouldn't be that much destructive. Distracting. But anyway, it's not the big issue. So Padlet, perfectly legitimate, and you see people are commenting that it works perfectly. Shogich comments that it works perfectly for all age groups, and so for group working. Yeah, but yeah, nowadays I think everything works for groups, so people can answer in a group or work in a group. Yeah. But good, great. Padlet is one of instruments. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so do you have any further questions, or if not, maybe we can kind of close this meeting, and I will also run a quick quality assessment for the meeting just to understand like how you feel about it. Don't take the options super seriously.
Yes, while you are answering this very important quality assessment group, there will be a teaser for the second module. In the first module, we were focused on trends, general trends, where it looks like the university education goes. And the second mode, we discuss synchronous, and the synchronous we compare what is good, what is bad in both sides. So, and the first homework will be that will be checked. I mean, will be discussed next week. Then we'll discuss the results of the first homework, and then the second homework will be on the interaction tools. That is the teaser for, I would say, spoiler for next week.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are talking about rolling admission, yes, in one of the videos. rolling admission.
Rolling,
entry.
yes, rolling
Yeah,
enrollment or something. There are also-
enrollment or admission. So are you in favor of rolling enrollment for university courses in general? I'm asking you about like this formal university education. So this is question one. And also you use the term, maybe I misunderstood or did not hear it properly, learning blockchain. If it is really what you used, I would like to hear your personal definition for that term. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's becoming really professional discussion. When I cannot teach, I can just share my opinion. That first of all, rolling enrollment on rolling assessment, it's good stuff. And we have in the plan of, as far as my university, LUT University is considered, we are going toward, because once we make it possible, then we'll have much more intake of students. We are fighting for our students. It's really, really competitive environment. We want to be more attractive than Helsinki University or Vanadzor University or whatever university. So, and if students have a possibility to enroll during the year, it is good. Of course, it's a big pain in the neck for administration. It's not such a big pain in the neck for the professor, because he or she can have a repeatable course, like a couple times in a year or once in a year. So again, I would say it's a trend. And those universities who somehow manage rolling enrollment, let's say for master school, I think they will benefit a lot. That's my opinion. I don't know if there is any problem from pedagogical point of view, but I think it is nice. Okay.
Maybe I can add that we have a real case with the rolling enrollment on one of our courses. This is online courses, so all the videos are recorded. It's posted on the platform and does not require the instructor at all. So students can enroll to the course like during the whole year at any time. And only once per month, I'm going to the platform, checking if they completed the course or not. And those who completed the course, I grant them credits.
Mm-hmm. And it's about, enrollment in the course, not in the program, right? And the educational blockchain is kind of hot issue. And I would say it is right now, it is like blockchain, because for example, in let's say again, at the LUT University, whatever you produce during, not everything, let's say master thesis, it is published, and whenever your, I don't know, your employee or I don't know, your partner, whoever want to check for what you got your master thesis, it is possible to find and read it. It is an open access and public domain. And in our course, we crafted together. One of idea was, okay, please, whatever you do, it was a final report. We want it to be in a nice form because we will keep it. And as soon as you need to tell that you took the course of Professor Checherin and Anastasia, then you can always demonstrate your results, your professional report, and then your employee or your boss or whatever can see that it was worth taking. So right now, of course, it's not money, not yet money. Let's say it is just a kind of proof that you studied, and electronic means of communication and saving information make it very available. So any time you can demonstrate what you did in the course of mathematics in autumn of 2007. Yeah, but I think it's also like a dream in a good way, because if you did something good in your class, then it could be saved and demonstrated. And if you did something useless, then of course you will, by all means, you will try to, not to show it to anyone. So blockchain is a kind of good methodology, good approach that can create transparency and trust in what we teach. Because then we can demonstrate there is, please open my class and come in, and you will see that what I teach is really important, really actual. I cannot help telling that the course in LUT University, how to trade with Soviet Union, was canceled just 10 years ago, because there were very old professor who still everyone liked him, and the only what he can teach was how to make a trade with Soviet Union. But Soviet Union already died, I don't know, 20 years before, but he was still teaching. So because it was, the teaching process was not very transparent, and nobody could, see what he's actually teaching, it is useful or not. I'm very talkative, sorry.
Maybe again step it with examples. Just recently, like a couple of days ago, I saw on LinkedIn that one of the students in our university, in our program, have actually shared the report that she created during the course, like during working on the course. It was something about Internet of Things. And she found that like she created a really good job and it's worth sharing. So it's one of the examples of showing that your work is noted. And it's actually good for students to show that they have kind of a background before they go into the industry. And another example on our master degree course last year, we have a project-based education. So we're working with the companies on real cases. And one of the students created the system to track the weather balloons. And Len is smiling, maybe he wants to continue.
No, go ahead, yes.
Okay, so in the group of students, they created the system that helps to track the weather balloons. It was in spring. And this autumn, the students, as a part of his master thesis, tried this system. He launched the weather balloon to 20,000 meters up to the sky. Yeah, made amazing pictures. Unfortunately, the video camera exploded during this flight, but the tracking system works and he managed to find the balloon. And maybe next time, Leonid will be so kind to share the pictures of this work.
Yeah, sure. So I can call it like a natural language. It is like electronic portfolio of what your student did at university. So we are not ashamed of it. We are proud of this work. So why we don't keep it? We can call it blockchain. We can put it anything, but we can create a culture of creating an electronic portfolio of the student. So thank you, great questions. I wish we had coffee with it. Okay.
Thank you very much for the first meeting, and I hope like we will meet the next Thursday, and it will be very productive for us. Thank you very much again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck and have a nice
Goodbye.
week.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you all. I'm closing the meeting.
Thank you.